Hello again, folks. I wanted to follow up on my last video, which was the four-part introduction. And now I'm going to give you some other numbers. This is the 5-point outline. And you'll recall that I went through the details of a good four-part speech introduction, but the 5-point outline would be your your introduction. I'm going to use my right hand. Your introduction, your three main points, and then, of course, your conclusion, the 5-point outline. Well, let's just quickly take a look here. I'm going to skim down here to my first main point. It says the transition says the statistics are alarming, so we must learn who is getting breast cancer. And you notice in here, I put 4 different statistics. And we can't go through each one in a little 5-minute video that I'm doing right now, but I captured these statistics from the Susan G. Komen Foundation website. Susan Komen was a woman that had breast cancer. She died, and her sister started the Susan G. Komen Foundation. Whenever you see the Race for the Cure or this little ribbon, pink ribbon, you know you're dealing with the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And I'm using the statistics to show you the frequency and the magnitude of breast cancer. Every 11 minutes, a woman dies from breast cancer. You remember 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer by the age of 40. Now I'm using a time statistic. Every 11 minutes, a woman dies from breast cancer. So in these 2 videos that I'm making, 1 woman will have died of breast cancer. And then I go on to the risk. I talk about the risk. I put a little bullet point in there. And then I go on to adding a demonstration. So I have a demonstration inside of my information speech. And now this is not always possible, but if you do a blood pressure or a COVID test or something like that, a demonstration always captures interest of the audience. So like I said, it's not necessary, but it's a good speaking technique. And then finally, I have my conclusion. And I've added my visual aids in here. I won't go on too long about that. So let me show you what I think a good outline should look like. And I'm going to move this over. Incidentally, folks, you can make your Screencastify smaller. You can make it larger, and you don't even have to use Screencastify. You can use your phone, a tablet, a camcorder, any type of camera. And in many cases, that's superior to Screencastify because then you can get a better image. I'm going to open this one up here called High Heels. And let me move myself over and block the student. And so here we have all about high heels. Notice she has an introduction, and she uses a compacted statistic here, driving 795,000 surgeries down to 1.5 per hour. She has a thesis statement, credibility statement, preview. She puts her transitions, all this with a good amount of white space so that she can find herself if she forgets. So we're not memorizing our speech. We're speaking from memory in what they call extemporaneous manner. Notice also she has copied and pasted her visual aids into this outline. Here she made a poster, and posters make great visual aids. So, and also notice that it's a bar chart. Charts make great supporting material. So in here, she's if you wanted to make a couple of posters and use your phone, that's a great way to do it. Then all you have to do is put the posters behind you. And when you get to the point where you want to talk about them, you can just kind of refer to them, and you don't have to use a lot of technology in making your speech. So low tech is as good as high tech.